She made a mistake. We've talked about this a lot. I made a mistake. I've talked about it, and you can certainly see it out there. In fact, there's a statement up on my website explaining how I'd never do it again. Now let's talk about what really matters, and that is Syria. The fact that there right now is approaching a Holocaust going on in Syria, which is disrupting the Middle East, which is disrupting our allies in Europe, which is coming to America and disrupting America. There's a refugee crisis unprecedented since the end of World War II. And yes, I would like to talk about a homebrewed server in Chappaqua, New York for the next 10 years. Unfortunately, the world's on fire. I apologize. I made a mistake. But I'm sorry. If people want to talk about email servers for the next 4 years, vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to try to figure out how to bring peace to Syria. I'm going to try to keep terrorism off the shores of the United States, and I'm going to worry about the things that Americans are worried about. Listen, when she explains, she loses. She's been explaining this now for a very long time. She needs a quick answer, and she needs to move on.
And unfortunately for her, she's been in this business for 30, 40, 50 years, and she's incapable, as Joe was saying right now, of looking into the camera and saying, look, if you are sitting out there in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, and you have 2 kids in high school, and you're worried about those kids and their futures as well as your own economic future, and you think my emails are the most critical priority or the critical issue that we're facing as a country, then vote for my opponent, Bozo the Clown, and just move on.
Don't you think at this point Hillary Clinton needs to take the answer, push it away, take the question, push it away, and then move on to issues that are going to shape this campaign over the next 2 months?
And sitting here,
shape this campaign over the next 2 months.
You all make the case for that. I think maybe it's a matter of pure political strategy. That's a good idea. As a journalist and as an American, I can't advocate that. I can't sit here and say, yeah, that's what you should do.
Don't answer.
Because there are unanswered questions. I don't think you can say, I'm sorry I did it, and then spend time explaining why you did nothing wrong. I think that there's lots else that's important in this election. There's lots else to her record. But this is something of public concern about which there are now many new questions that have been raised. I don't want to minimize the weaknesses in Donald Trump's performance. I don't want to minimize her other accomplishments. But I'm telling you, she has not addressed this in a head-on